Ladies and gentlemen, I am coming to you today with genuine enthusiasm because we finally know who was controlling the brain-dead Joe Biden and the auto pin. How do we know, you might ask? Well, because it was exposed on camera from none other than the co-chair of the DNC. I mean, you cannot make up this level of irony. And to make matters worse, on the exact same day this video was released, the House Oversight Committee launched an investigation into the Biden cover-up. And lo and behold, the person who the co-chair of the DNC revealed to be the true puppet master is on the list to be investigated. You guys know I've been putting a lot of attention towards this topic because I think it's the biggest scandal in American history, and I think it's about to get to the point where I predicted Democrats are going to start throwing each other under the bus in droves. Things are about to get juicy. As always, like the video and subscribe to the channel if you guys enjoy me bringing you these kind of videos. But let's start with hearing from the co-chair of the DNC, expose who was truly in charge.
Yes,
Nice to meet you. Yeah.
off the record, of course.
Foundational question for me is like, how corrupt is the DNC if so many people knew, or few people knew about Biden? Well, the president of the United States.
I mean, I think the fact of the matter is the DNC is always going to be like a campaign arm of the president, ultimately. The bigger issue was like the inner circle that was around Biden. That's it.
And I can't stress to you enough.
Like Joe Biden's chief of staff, like had an enormous amount of power.
Joe Biden?
Joe Biden's chief of staff.
That was like an open secret at the level. Like, I would avoid him. Like, he was scary.
What was his name?
Anthony Trump.
I've never seen him.
Exactly.
What do you mean?
He's like a shadowy, like, Wizard of Oz type figure. That's what made him so, like, I knew how he looked, but I'm like, the general public wouldn't know how this man looked. But he wielded an enormous amount of power, and I can't stress to you how much power he had in the White House.
I mean, wow. Does it surprise anybody that the woman who committed elder abuse against her husband to retain some political power was actually the one conspiring with her chief of staff to make decisions on behalf of the brain-dead president? Now, the follow-up question that I obviously have that I hope will be revealed through all this is who was in charge of crafting the agenda that Jill Biden and her chief of staff carried out? I'm inclined to believe the Obamas because the Bidens on their own don't have that much political clout. It had to have come from the tippity top of the Democrat establishment. Now, before I show you the news about the House Oversight Committee launching an investigation into this,